Hello everyone, it is Susan here. Today I have for you a quick little video on prepping my next pages for my watercolor doodle journal. So this is a small 5.5 inch by 5.5 inch journal, and it's just a great size to use because it doesn't feel like overpowering or like overwhelming, right? When it comes time to doodle, I can just sit and have fun. So the first brush that I had used was a mop brush, and now I'm using a fan brush. Both of them, I mean, obviously the different shapes of brushes make for a lot of fun patterns and designs. So, when I look at this particular journal and I go from page to page, what inspires me to doodle is probably a couple things. First, I would say it's the color, because I like all different shades of colors, and then also the shapes on it. So obviously these straight rectangular shapes, I'm going to doodle very differently than the shapes next to it, which are the circular shapes. So it helps to inspire you. So if you're going to create a journal like this, a watercolor doodle journal, I recommend doing that because it gives you a place to start. And like I said, can just be fun. So what I find is that I'm using different markers and pens and that kind of thing because they match the color on the page. So, like, I might use a purple pen on this page that I normally wouldn't use, but in this case, I use it because, well, it's purple. And why not, right? And use my stash. So, because I tend to, I don't know, I love pens and markers. I love them. And I tend to collect them. So I don't know, I have a lot. So this helps me to utilize what I have, sitting on my desk. This particular flower, I'm using a striper brush on this one. I happen to love this flower. It's like I want to pull it out of the journal, but I won't. I will leave it. But I think it came out super pretty. And of course, I have to splatter because, well, it's a flower, and how can you not splatter when there's a flower? See, isn't that like, it's just, I don't know. I really like that. And then you'll see me, of course, in between each of the pages. I do go and dry so that I can continue on. Because once I get in the mood to do this, right, I want to do several pages. I don't know how many I do in this sitting. I would say, I don't know, maybe 8 pages. So this way I have, pages prepped ahead of time and for a while yet. So I like that. Gosh, when I look at this page, gosh, it reminds me of snakes. Like, oh, I don't know about that one. And here, this blue is actually an iridescent blue, and it's such a gorgeous blue, but unfortunately, I don't use it a lot. So it was good to put it on here to, to use some of it, right? And just putting it around on the page. And when I get to doodle on it, I don't know, I'll figure something out, right? Um, so I'm liking it. I think I'm pretty much set. I'm just going to show you each page here real quick, and that's it. Please follow and subscribe, and thank you for being here.